welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. Today I'm going to be building with only kits and I'm so nervous but excited what I can come up with. I also have no idea where to build today, so maybe I'll use a generator for that too. Here I am on the James Turner website in his random lot generator. Let's generate ourselves where we're going to be building today. Oh, okay. Oh, boring. Can I go again? I'm gonna go again. I just built in Willow Creek. There we go. Mount Kamarebi at 12 by 15. Oh lord, that's small. And it's nice to get inspired by different lots, you know, and different things. It doesn't mean that I will have to build a Japanese looking house. It just means that I'm building somewhere else, and even like the surroundings can inspire me to do something different. Today is a video that it's actually inspired by Deligracy. So she's posted a video of recently, a couple of days ago, where she's used all of the kits in her game that she has to create a house. Now, I'm not doing in every room as a different kit. If I generate myself a bathroom kit for a bedroom, then we're gonna have a bathroom kit in a bedroom and it's just not gonna work. This will probably end up turning into every room as a different kit. But I've got a couple of different kits that maybe I could use together, such as maybe the sleek bathroom we could merge in with the bathroom clutter kit. And this will allow me to create a space based, oh my god, there's a thing of teeth. That is so funny. I've only recently bought this, so that's interesting. You get the gist though. I think I can make something pretty interesting out of this to see what it is that the kits have to offer us. As per usual, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to use my creator code if you do want to support my channel. Pop that name into the promo code section when you're checking out and you're buying a pack or maybe a kit after this video. Who knows? I cannot believe there is a cup of teeth and you can scale it up and then you can have a giant cup of teeth. Isn't that just fantastic? Isn't this what gaming is really all about these days? I'm gonna build us a nice little house. I don't have a vision, like, at all. Considering this lot is quite long, I feel like maybe we should create something quite long and narrow, but also maybe something that has, it's kind of like an L shape, and we can kind of work with a bit of a garden space over here. The reason why I'm doing the long side here is because this is where like the footpath or like the road is. So we don't want our garden coming off of the road, but then we can kind of have like a nice garden out here because this is facing like the nice little garden section. And I am thinking of just doing something like this, or maybe a little bit more like that. Is that gonna look cool? I'm kind of thinking contemporary vibes. What I think means nothing when The Sims takes over and then I don't know what I'm doing. I really want to do like that thing that people do with the little wall portions and then like you extend the roof. Oh, I think that's so cool. That could be interesting. This house is kind of long. I don't even know what the layout is going to be. Then I could add another little portion like this, flatten it down. Today I'm going to make it quite contemporary, so without any overhanging eaves. And then maybe on this side, I could do a funky little kitchen here and maybe this portion could be glass. So if I do two small pieces like this and then make the middle piece just glass piece, that could be quite interesting. Oh, actually, yes. Oh my god, sorry, because we've got like this roofing from a kit, so that could be kind of fun if I do maybe something like that. I mean, I don't know if that's where the kitchen is gonna go, but oh my god, this isn't even in here. Ah, that's a nice little chunk that I've just destroyed Mount Kamarebi with this like massive block. I hate how boring this side of the house looks. Is there any way I could actually add maybe like a chunk coming out of this? Like, I want something. Maybe it's also too long. Okay, we've got something a little bit more interesting. I don't know what this little nook is, what it's going to be. I have no idea. Maybe just like a little fireplace, but I like the house from the outside now. I think it's pretty interesting. So at least we got some sort of a shape. Now to figure out the layout, that's always the problem. Considering I have got this thing here, why don't we do a nice little cozy sitting room? Maybe we could almost angle it off like this and shove some sort of a fireplace. Now we are working with just the kits and of course base game. I mean, sorry, I never even mentioned that, but if I can't find something, I'll just use base game because again, kits are not designed to build you a whole house. They're just designed as nice little accent pieces. But I think there's definitely one way or another that we can make something good out of this. Like, this black one is stunning. Like, I love this one. I think this is really pretty. So we could maybe use that thing here. It's a really small, cozy sitting room, but maybe we're okay with that. So this, as I said, should make sense to be a kitchen. Maybe like kitchen dining space together. I think that would be quite cute. And then I'm thinking, of course, of like a staircase here. So the only two stairs are either these like stone ones, which honestly, they're actually not the worst. I just don't know what kind of vibe we're gonna go with. I could probably use these for the time being. It's like, if I end up hating them, then that's fine. I'll just get rid of them. But I'm gonna try my best to use, of course, as many items as it is physically possible. So considering this would be like the entrance way, I could do a small little downstairs bathroom under the stairs, either like this, or even I could do it like this way. And then this could become your, yeah, actually that looks really cool. Okay, really cool is an overstatement. Okay, the only doors we've got are those, which is not that great. I don't really like the idea of that being your front door. I like that idea of that being like a back door or whatever, but that as a front door really only works for me when I'm doing like maybe like a tiny home or something like that. I think it looks a little bit more interesting. But if I do have to use it, I could combine it maybe with this window and somehow make it look like it is actually just like windows, if you get me. So we could do that. Standing here knocking on the door, you'd see the whole bathroom. But it's okay, guys, because I know I can use my Desert Luxe window curtain today, so it'll be fine. It'll all be good. Okay, so downstairs, it looks like we'll have just like a small little sitting room and then a big kitchen and dining space. Maybe that's what these people like. Maybe they like to entertain their guests in more so like the dining space of the house. I kind of want to move this over a little bit, or even just have it more so in the center like that. That's like a really big chimney, to be honest with you, but maybe this just looks a bit better inside the room. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so far only kits have been used. Oh, I'm nervous. What about like other roof patterns? Yeah, you see there isn't many other items. I will combine some base game stuff too. So when it comes to base game, we do have a couple of nice items. Okay, why am I instantly going for like the same item, just like base game version? We could create something. Oh, that could be kind of fun. That would be really cool for the kitchen. We could make it feel like gardeny kind of kitchen. Oh, guys, I really like this actually. Hold on a while. This could be cool. This could be like a feature of this house, just like big windows. I wish they were square. Then again, if I want square, I could just go for this. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Wait now. I could just go for these and that would be the same thing. Look, I guess these are kits, so maybe I will go for these. Yeah, because that just has a better feel because it's more angular, and I think I could still fit some nice counters this way so it won't be like clipping through a window. Okay, damn it. I thought I was onto something here. Maybe over here we could have a nice little door to exit. So maybe I could actually do this big one. We can exit through this way, and then our kitchen could be kind of here, and then we could have a dining space over that way. No, maybe I need a small version of this. Okay, so this will be a Sandra special. I'm not going to do a kids room in this case. I really want this to be either an office space or maybe like a bathroom. But why are my bathrooms all at the front of the house? Maybe that's not a good look. But then again, this would make for a really nice bedroom with like the nice skylights. That would be lovely to watch the stars as well. Yeah, and I guess then this could become your office space. I could actually do an office space here and then turn this into a bathroom and then this into another bedroom. There are so many possibilities, guys. Way too many possibilities for my liking. I'm so used to doing tiny bathrooms, so it's really funny when I see like other people do really big bathrooms. I'm like, oh my God, you guys must have really big bathrooms in real life. I should really build my real life home to show you guys what like my bathroom looks like. This just is giving me bathroom vibes, whether I like it or not. Even though it is at the front of the house with the two biggest windows, I think it still is giving me bathroom vibes. So now I'm like, do I do this as just like an office space? Why do I need two bathrooms, you ask, for one bedroom house? Well, it's because we like to have a one bathroom for the guests downstairs and then the other one just for myself and nobody else. I know I could have made another bedroom out of this, but I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so this is what I've done with the house. It looks a bit weird, to be honest with you, but I like it. I like the vibes. This is what I've done here. This is like a little glass wall feature. Well, it's not a glass wall, but it's just windows going up the stairs, which I actually think is really cool. I don't do that very often, and that is actually a very common thing in Irish homes. I was just about to do some paving at the front, and I am thinking maybe of using this pavement. It looks very fancy, and I'm trying to like match it to the paving on the ground. Don't we also have got, wait now, this thing? Yes, I kind of like this one too. This one's more simple. Maybe I'll go for the simple. Oh my God, yeeted myself out of the way. Maybe we'll also just like plonk that right here as well. Yeah, when it comes to like fences and stuff, there's this castle vibe, which that would be kind of fun somewhere, not in this build. So I'm gonna just go for regular. Or else I could go for grassy texture. Wait, can we do a bit of both? We do like a nice little hedge like this, but then coming out of the hedge, we could do this. No, that's still weird, Sandra. Could just do something like this. That's a nice little fence. Oh yeah, or this one. I like that one. And then maybe up at the front here, we could do the same, kind of like this. So it is nicely closed off, so you can't get through that portion of the house. And then we should be able to get a nice little gate here as well, hopefully. The selection of gates in this game, honestly, not that great. Okay, this one's kind of cute. We could put this thing here, then maybe another one right here, and then you can also exit through this portion. Let's try get rid of base game first and see what it is that we've got. We've got this really nice like stone thing, which, oh, that would be nice. Okay, I'm not too opposed to that idea, but then we also have got like some interesting colors. I mean, just because the accents of the house are black doesn't mean the whole house has to be painted. paint it black, even though I desperately would like that. But oh, that's cool. Oh, wait, what if we do like brown, kind of like sliding? It's sliding. I never use this on the outside of my house. So maybe the bottom half of this house will be painted this. Maybe they're just really inspired by like greenhouses. Oh, and then the top can just be like wood, like wooden panels. I'm not too mad at this. It's a bit weird, yes, I admit, but it has kind of cool vibes. Then maybe we could do like a black trim around the whole house. Okay, not there though, apparently. Yeah, that looks really cool, except for at the front here where it stops. Is there a way I could maybe put extra flooring up there, and would it be able to create that trim for me then? Oh, except that it still won't work on this portion. But still though, at least I can do it here. Yeah, I kind of like this. I think it looks a little bit better from the front anyways. Okay, we kind of have like nothing on this portion of the house. So I could maybe use like one of these like little black little things. I don't know what they're for still to this day. I mean, no, they're probably for structure, but I kind of like the way they look. It's like a little pimple on the house. It's kind of cute. I definitely want to use like these things today. I don't know what these are called. Wainscoting? I don't know what these are called, but these will definitely go in my house. But from the outside, it doesn't look the worst. Maybe I'll add some landscaping first before we go any further, just to see what it looks like. Oh, I just realized we've got the workshop kit. Did I do a little like shed or something? I think that probably would make sense if I even do like a tiny little shed out the back. Then at least we could use a load of these objects inside there. Maybe we can make the shed black. Oh, maybe we can make it like this color. Yeah, I mean like color. What am I talking about? I mean texture. Glass roofing is what I'm talking about. I think that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, okay, so that's our like tiny little shed. And I could even have a okay, I can't speak anymore. A brown door here instead. We could have like a brown little opened window. I think that's really cute. I mean, it probably would make sense if at least one of these windows was opened as well. Oh, and maybe in the office too. I love the idea of this window being open. I don't understand why not every window doesn't come with like an opened version. Oh, the bathroom window as well. Yes, because it's stinky in there after you went in. Sorry, that's really weird. Okay, so we've got the house kind of relatively complete. That's not the worst little house. I like it. Okay, let's move into the inside and actually figure out how is this even going to be possible, because I'm a little bit worried about the kitchen because I've got these beautiful like contemporary ideas. This is the kitchen stuff that we've got, which is like, it could be really cute. I can make it look really nice and fancy and cute, but like, do I really want that? No, not really. I kind of want it to be more contemporary. Why did I create such a contemporary build? I have no idea. At least we've got this really nice dining table. So, oh, the warm wood. Let's get inspired. I'm inspired, guys. I'm inspired. Okay, so we've got a couple of chairs. This one or this one. Okay, definitely not this one. Maybe outside. Wait, now, no, I will put some outside, even though there's no kids in this house. But who's to stop me from having a little cat chair? 2 cat chairs? Yes. Amazing. I suppose logically it would make sense for me to use these chairs. I really love these chairs. Maybe the inside of the house can just be really colorful while the outside of the house is just like really boring and weird. My favorite thing to do with these chairs is just to make it all funky colored. Should I try that? Is it going to be a lot if I do that? Probably, but look how cute this looks. Oh my God. And we can like tuck the table in over here. Then of course we're going to use my all-time favorite curtains, which are these. Cannot live without those curtains. I'm sorry to say it. They are here and they're here to stay. Maybe we could have like a nice little plant behind there. I don't know. Maybe this one. This one's pretty cute. I don't know what kit that's from. I don't know them off my heart, but that's a nice kit. I'm thinking like a nice painting on this wall. Maybe like actually one of these is really cool. Not necessarily the car ones. Yeah, kind of like this one. Maybe I can make some sort of an arrangement with this. Oh, and maybe like a Sims game for sure. Oh, Sims Medieval looks great here. Let's do like a little Sims Medieval and like a little map. What about like a nice corner lamp? Oh, wait now. This one is kind of fun. I know this is meant to be like broken, but maybe this is like quite a funky colored house. Yeah, so now I'm more inclined to use these cabinets because I feel like everything else is kind of more fun now. So let's try. How am I going to make this work? Lord only knows. I feel like I'm going to have to move the door in as well as the window. So I can do at least a cabinet here and a cabinet here, allowing me then to get a fridge. You know, actually, can I just express something really deeply true to my heart? We've recently got those like little little magnets from the friendship thing event. They're not actually magnets, they're just stickers. I can't find them right now. But I thought they'd be able to be stuck to a fridge and they're not. So I'm deeply upset by that idea. I suppose I could just do a regular stove like this. And is there any way I could maybe add more counters? Again, they don't have to be functional counters. They could just be like a random 2 little counters like this. Maybe actually more so like that, and we can have a cute little bin here. Okay, there's this bin. I've never used this bin before. Do I really like it? No, not really. Okay, I'm just gonna use a regular bin here because I just don't like any of the other ones. Then for the kitchen, of course, we've got like a really cool array of stuff. So the kitchen clutter kit, oh my god, it's like my favorite thing to use. I think it's really good. I could maybe use some of these base game cabinets. Maybe actually in the yellow. Hold on a while. Wait, this is cute. I could maybe do 2 big ones, like 2 chunky ones and then 2 small ones. It's such a yellow kitchen, but I think it's kind of funny. Okay, inside here is a little squishy, but I have faith in my Sims that they'll be able to get through. I have faith, guys. Oh, these things, look. The Willow Creek magnet and Glimmerbrook magnet. I thought these were magnets that you could put on the fridge, but no, they're not. You put them on the wall, which I can't even see them on the wall. I gotta like scale them up to actually be able to see what they are. Am I doing something wrong? Please let me know, because there's a great chance I'm doing something wrong. Oh my god, these are cool. Maybe here I actually will get inspired by just the kitchen clutter kit. Could you use this little backsplash thing? I don't really like this because usually the colors of it can get a bit weird with the lighting. Maybe if I do a black one. Oh wait, what? Why is nothing making any sense today? Like this thing won't match with the other two. What's the problem? Oh, it's because, okay, that's fine. Just ignore me. That would be kind of fun because it's bringing in a little bit of like black from the outside and like the windows kind of match. Oh, I love this little thing. Of course, this has to go maybe here. I love this thing as well. I never use this, but I think as an object, I think this is really nice. So yeah, there's definitely a really lovely array of items that would work here. Oh, the cereal in the middle of the table. Yes, because we just finished having some cereal and that's why it's in the middle of the table. Maybe there was like some extra things on the table back here as well. And the bowls, because we just like we're either starting having cereal or we just finished. And there's also the milk carton. Hold on. Yes, there we go. So we're okay. That milk carton is too big in comparison to everything else. Look, we've got a milk carton and we've got cereal and we've got bowls. So we're ready to have some cereals. I also want a fruit bowl here. I know it's a lot. I don't even know whether this is even functional anymore, but whatever. Let's do a nice little gold extractor fan. And for some reason, I really want a shelf here too. Honestly, this house is going to look so cluttered when it's done. I've taken a little bit of time to work on this kitchen. There are so many, obviously, like, because kids, their nature is to give you a lot of random clutter items. But this genuinely is going to look so cluttered. If I do actually spend as much time as I want to on this, I think we can make something really interesting. Like, there are just so many really cutesy little items that, like, I even thought to myself, like, no, I don't need any of this. Like, this is fine. I don't care. And then now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, this is actually, there is a way of making your game look so realistic and so cluttered and so lived in, especially for family homes that you've maybe played in for a good while. This could really be like game-changing storytelling. I just wish they weren't €5 each. Okay, so I think I'm happy with this, like, okay, front room slash dining room slash kitchen. I think it's so funky, and I actually still made those castle kit, whatever they're called, these stairs work. I think they look okay. Let's maybe move on to the sitting room next. I'm very interested to see what we could do with the couches. Oh, well, okay, I think I already know what couches there are. There are these, which I do really love, but that doesn't mean we don't have other ones to use. Like, this is one of my favorite ones. Even this one, actually, this is a new one I recently got, so maybe we could either use this or, oh my god, what the heck is that little thing? I mean, this room is quite small and cozy, so maybe let's go for like darker, kind of more muted tones. Okay, not that couch chair. I wish I could, but no. Maybe let's pair this couch with just like a little small black spinny chair. We'll have the fireplace here, which I think looks okay. Now for TVs, we don't have many options, so I really only have either this or, yeah, no, we don't have any options technically, so I more than likely will just use my favorite curtains today. I mean, this is a perfect build to use my favorite curtains all the time, so I will take that creative freedom of doing that. Should I just continue this flooring here as well? I feel like maybe that would make sense, and we could just do a nice rug because we don't have any wooden textures. I mean, I definitely will use a nice rug or the carpet upstairs, but maybe for here we could do this. Oh, we can definitely use my favorite rug, which is this one, and I think with this swatch would look really cute. I mean, that is so gonna catch fire with that fireplace there, but I don't really care. Let's move on and forget that exists. Oh yeah, of course we can do this. Maybe not on on every wall, but 100% somewhere here. We can merge it in with this like rusty red, and then the couch really matches now. Oh my god, guys, this is cool. Okay, guys, I think this room is really cute. And for the first time ever, I think I've made this lamp work. I never work with this lamp because I feel like it's such an annoying piece because you like whack your head on it. But I think there's something kind of interesting about it here. I've also created like a little music area over there. We've got the fireplace that's so gonna catch on fire. But I think this room is actually really cute. It's a little different than what I would normally do. So dare I say I actually really love the way it turned out. So I think the next thing we got to do is the bathrooms, and I'm excited about the bathrooms, but at the same time I'm kind of nervous because there's actually so many clutter items for the bathrooms that at this point, am I going to get overwhelmed? Probably. I love the idea of these, or actually this flooring here as well. So maybe we can make one of these bathrooms a little bit more like funky themed and the other one can be a little bit more traditional vibed. Why don't we make this bathroom like more green? Oh, we've got these base game tiles as well, which I think these would be kind of cool to use. It's a lot of patterns, I will admit, but I think this could work. So this is just like a downstairs bathroom. Of course, we'll use a sleek bathroom kit as best as we can. So this is just like, oh, we just come in here, we just use the loo, we just wee, and then we leave. Like there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's not going to be a shower or anything. Like you must remember, this is just like a 1-bedroom. My house, and I don't need any more bathrooms. The sleek bathroom kit this year has created just something for me, genuinely. It's such a good kit. I'm not going to lie. I've just only recently bought this one, which, what is this called? It's like just like the bathroom essentials or whatever. And this one also looks fun, but a sleek bathroom kit, honestly, it just did something. I'm just going to fully close off that space so at least no one can see you as you're coming in. Okay, so this is the downstairs bathroom. Very, very cute. And then upstairs, this is the other bathroom. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this wall. Oh, this wall is really nice too. Why don't we try merge this one maybe with this floor somehow? Is this even possible? I guess it doesn't look too bad. Let's definitely do this bath here, which I think the gold accents kind of tie into that yellow on the ground. But I feel like we should also add this shower as well in like that gold color. Then we'll just do the sink. I mean, that is really nice. Dare I say, this is a stunning bathroom. Yeah, there we go. You've seen me do so many of these type of bathrooms over the last couple of months. So hopefully you guys still really like this. I wonder like what your favorite kits are. Let me know. Honestly, I do like all of the other clutter items, but I'm not as quick to put down like teeth, you know. I feel like that would be really nice for maybe like generational gameplay when you've got like a big family and stuff, and like, you know, you've got grandfather and he forgot his teeth, you know, that would be really cute. So maybe I'll use more of these kind of items in the future when we do our let's play and stuff. But like when you're just building a house for like nobody, it's kind of hard to create a lived in space, if you get me, with like grandfather's teeth. Okay, so this is bathroom number 2, fully complete now. I think it looks so cute. Love it. So we got like a blue one and a green one. Now I reckon we should do, maybe let's do the office space next. So for the office, I kind of have an idea already of what to do in my head, purely because we've got that little Simsy kit. So I want to maybe work with that a little bit. Why don't we try and make like a peachy vibed, cutesy little room? Okay, I don't know what these are. Oh my god, these are cute colors. But no, I think I want more still neutral vibes. Okay, that's kind of a nice wallpaper. I think there's something kind of fun about it. Is it meant to look like it's dirty? I would love to do that, but maybe not today. Oh no, wait, now we've got to do like a cute, maybe like a peachy pastel-y color. Yeah, let's do this instead. Okay, so for the desk, of course, I'm going to use the little Simsy desk, which is beautiful and fantastic. Oh, I like this color. I haven't used that one yet. There is also a new chair. Wait, now this one. Oh my god, this one is so cute. The swatches of this, I would almost get inspired just for like a separate build by itself. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know what color to pick. Maybe this one. We're doing like a peachy pastel-y vibe. Oh my god, that's adorable. But no, let's go for a big grand setup. We're streamers today, you know, of course. We've got to stream that gaming. Oh, I love the salt lamp. I have a salt lamp and I put it on every night before I go to bed. It's like on my bedside locker and it's honestly the best thing. We can maybe have like this little pink candle next to it. Okay, sorry. The pink and peach make just like awake something in me. I'm going to use this little bookcase thing because it has grilled cheese. And now I desperately want grilled cheese. Why am I hungry all of a sudden? That's weird. How can a game make you hungry? Isn't that bizarre? Okay, look at how cute that is. Like genuinely. Oh, sorry. I'm getting very excited at the thought of these cutesy little pastel colors. That one. Even like the fruits from the kitchen pack. That's actually even a cute idea. I can shove a little thing here. And then though I also also really love these. I just don't like the way they've got black frames though. Maybe we'll keep them for the bedroom. I think this room is more delicate. How do I make this work? Wait now. Yeah, this room is definitely more delicate. So I'd like to have more pastel kind of vibes going on. Oh, we can definitely have a little fan because it gets a bit hot. Okay, maybe not right next to the candles. But over on this side, it gets a little hot. So we have the little No, that's not a candle, Sandra. That is a fan. We've got a beautiful little olive tree in the corner. So the scent of the olive wafts through the fan and it goes right into your face, which is just fantastic for us all. I kind of want like a little poof in here. Maybe this like little peachy poof right there would be a perfect contender. Right next to this cutesy little pink lamp. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, over on the other side then. Oh, I never did like an artist studio. Maybe we could do like an artist studio outside or out the back. Maybe in the bedroom we like to paint. Because I mean, I don't really want to paint in this beautiful room. That would be a bit dramatic if I started painting here. But then again, though, we love to do a good bit of painting. No, we'll do a painting section downstairs. Over here, I kind of just want to do a really cute like little book nook section. So like almost I do one of these. So like we sit down here and I'll put like some cute little cushions on it. Okay guys, I've completed this room. So I've done like a really nice cluttered, messy, cozy, like curtained room. So this is where you like drink your little tea. Maybe you go on your little tablet or maybe you ring your friends, you know, or you're in the Scream movie, who knows. And then over on this side, you've got a nice bit of clutter, nice bright pink cozy vibes. I think that is so bloody adorable. So this is probably one of my favorite offices I've done in a while. I don't really like the way everything is like shoved into two corners. It seems a little bit disconnected, I'm not gonna lie, but I guess that's kind of the beauty of this room. It just seems a little big, but that's okay. We can make that work. Okay, so the next room I'm gonna do is maybe let's do the hallway actually. I'm just gonna continue on with what we roughly have upstairs. I've got like no wooden floor well, anywhere actually, in fact. So maybe I'll just do a little bit of like a wooden floor upstairs. We can maybe continue on a little bit of like a cutesy vibe. Up here, I'm going to continue that wooden tone. And then up, I suppose at the top of the stairs, we'll just do the same base game banister. So is there any like cute maybe chairs that I could do? Let's yeet out base game for 2 seconds just so I can focus on the kids. And I see this little chair. I've never used it. This is like a new chair for me. Maybe this would be actually kind of cute upstairs. Oh my God, the green little cow. I don't know what it is about cow prints these days, but I'm bloody obsessed. Just in The Sims, not necessarily in real life. Like I don't really need cow print things in real life, just in The Sims. Oh, that's kind of funky. Actually, no, it's not. Sorry. Instantly changed my mind. Wow. Maybe this thing. Oh my God. Yes, that's adorable. Oh, I forgot about this thing. This is fun. Maybe I could use that in the bedroom. We're already running out of space here. Oh, maybe this one. This is a classic. This one is really good. And we could put the music thing on top of it. Maybe nice little green shelf up above here too. A couple of plants at the top. You know the drill. Oh, maybe this little thing. I don't use this very often. Whatever this says. Whoa, look at this dude. Oh my God, I've never used this either. Muse on a shelf. Oh, this thing's very cool. I do like a nice big mirror. Okay, no, there isn't many nice big mirrors. Let's bring back base game. Might just do a regular white mirror here as well to take up that space. And then we might do like this tiny little light. Whatever this little light is, ever since I've gotten it, it's just my favorite. It's really, really cool. I also really want a painting on this wall. It'd be kind of fun if I could get like a really long painting. Ah, maybe one of these. Oh my God, I forgot about this one. Oh, bloody heck. Okay, maybe in the bedroom we'll use this. I love this little upstairs landing area. Like, look how cozy it looks. You could like cuddle up with a book, you know, while you're waiting for the toilet by yourself because you live here by yourself. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so one last room we've got to do. Well, no, we still have to do the outside and the shed, but the bedroom. Okay, what kind of beds do we have? We've got this one, which is beautiful. And then we've also got this one. Oh, the lighting. Do you know what I might do? Just while I'm building, I'm going to get rid of this. I'll just do that for the time being, just so I can actually see what it is that I'm building with and like what colors we've got. Because otherwise I literally won't see anything. Okay, I think I want to make this room a little bit more cozy and like dark. Oh, like a nice either brown or like a navy. This definitely is going to be the more cozier room. So we've already got like a nice pastel room next door. Oh, this thing. Oh, bloody heck. Sorry now. There's just like so many adorable items. I'm gonna have to put the phone on this, aren't I? Do this and then the poof next to it and then the tablet like right here. There we go. That's much better. For the bedside lockers, I might actually just do these. I know these are very low and they are base game, but I think there's something kind of cute about them. Let's have this beautiful little candle as our bedside locker. And then on the other side, we will just do my base game little alarm clock. And usual, just a nice little plant. Oh, maybe these ones actually. This is really cute. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so that's what we've got here. Now for the flooring, I guess I could do this really nice dark carpet. Okay, no, that looks like there's worms on my ground. So, what if we do this? Wow, look at this. Now we're talking. And then we can make the wall like really dark and brown as well. Oh yes, something. I really love the concrete wall as well. So why don't I mix a little bit of that in with some just regular, maybe like brown paint? I mean, there's a lot of different brown colors happening here, but I kind of love it. I just love the idea of like a really cozy, dark. Oh, I thought there was a window on this side. Do we want a window on this side? I think we do. Anyways, as I was saying, there's nothing better than just like really dark and cozy bedroom vibes. So you can really like just chill out and be at peace and everything is silent and we love to see it. Okay, then maybe I'll use the Grange mudroom kit little chest of drawers. Could just do the one like this. If I move the door over, I might be able to shove in a little plant next to it as well. Do you know what? I really love this plant. It's a base game plant. There's nothing bad to say about it, but it's just so large. Like I wish I could fit it here and like cut the leaves off so it doesn't cut through absolutely everything around me, you know? It's just so bloody annoying. Like this one is nice and small and compact, even though it still looks like it's got a lot of leaves. It's like the small ones that are so much more practical and so much easier to use. And I actually really love this mirror. This is a base game mirror and it's got like metal. I think I'd like to say those are like metal and wooden panelings. So yeah, I think this also is a really nice piece. And I might put like a little chair in the corner. There is this chair. Oh my god, this chair. Look at that. It came from like that basement kit. I think maybe that's actually quite cozy. And I could maybe add this base game light here with it. For the rugs, I desperately want to use this brown one because I think it's just going to add to that beautiful like chocolatey feel of this room. And I actually feel like this drink poster would work here, but maybe let's go for something a little bit more chill. Let's not think about drinking all the time while we're in the bedroom. Maybe just like a little quote and something. And I reckon we do need another like little plant over on the other side. Maybe let's do this hanging one. This one's nice. This one's from whatever the heck that kit was, but I used to use it a lot more and then for some reason I just stopped and I'm kind of sad about it. Oh yeah, we can have a bucket. When it comes to the ottomans, there is this one I suppose that I could use, but it's a bit big. I love a good ottoman at the bottom of a bed because it's like if you want to put on your shoes or get dressed, instead of sitting down on the lovely bed you've just made and ruining it all, you can just sit down on an ottoman and I think that's so much nicer. Maybe I'll make my own little ottoman. Oh my god, she's doing DIY, guys. DIY. Horrible, but I'll just leave it because I want an autumn. And then maybe I could also squeeze in like this little lamp. Never used this one in black, so maybe that one has a nice little feel to it. I'm genuinely obsessed with this room, guys. I don't know, there's just something about a nice brown, cozy, chill vibed room with like not much going on in it. I think I would sleep like a baby in here. Oh, we could do this as the lights and let's get rid of all the saucers to make it like really dark. Oh, I'm obsessed with this room, honestly. So that completes actually everything within the house. As far as I'm aware, I think everything is now complete. What I do want to do, okay, maybe I should actually bring my roof back to where it's supposed to be. See, there we go. I'll just push it back in here now and we'll pretend nothing ever happened. Okay, so the one other thing, well, two other things I want to do is I want to make a little artist studio out the back. Maybe I'll put my little cute little seats, my little cat seats underneath that tree, of course. I might put the little grill over here, so that would be quite cute as well. But I think over here would be really nice if I had a little artist studio. So of course, I'm just gonna get rid of, I'm just gonna get rid of everything actually for a second. I just want the artist kit. This kit took me a lot to buy it for some reason. I don't know what it was. I don't know why it took me ages to make that purchase and have it in my game, but by God, I was missing out and you guys were right. You guys were right all along. I definitely needed this in my life. Now, this is going to look a little bit silly outside, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna do it anyways because I really want this. Maybe we just don't have much room inside and we don't like to paint inside because, you know, things get messy, things get dirty. So we like to kind of do everything outside. And like, I don't think that's too much of a far-fetched idea. I think that's a problem for a lot of people, you know? You don't want to like wreck the inside of your house and then we can have this light somehow working in this space. I don't know what it's connected to. Actually, all of these standing lights, they never have a cable running from them. So like, what the heck are they connected to? It's very interesting, isn't it? Maybe I'll just have this tiny little thing here and I'll put some some music out here as well, just so you can listen to some music, you know, vibe along. Maybe I'll actually put it here. Not that that's going to be any bit more covered. Actually, this whole space is just really not going to work very well because it's not covered by like the outside. So if it rains, your painting's gone. That's all I can say, really. But I think this kit genuinely is just such an amazing addition, and I cannot believe it took me so long to add it to my game. Now I'm here and now I've got it, and I think it's so beautiful, and it just sets the scene and it tells a story, and I'm obsessed. Okay, I'm gonna do a tiny little outdoor table, I suppose, with this table. This is one of the last ones that we've got left. I think this is from the Tiny Travelers kit. So let's maybe just do a small little seating section here, just with the light above it. So then we've got a nice little grill coming out over on that side. And now I really want to do this really small, tiny little shed. Shed is what I call it. We also call it garage. You can call it whatever you like. In the game, it's called Restoration Workshop. So I suppose to make this functional, I will add this, but like, oh my god, this is so small. How am I supposed to fit anything in this? So this is, oh well, actually, do you know what? Maybe I'll actually add the handiness, like a woodworking table outside. So like it could be a little bit more weathered, and that's okay. Put like the bucket next to it for the giggles. I don't know why. But maybe we're okay with this being like a little bit outside. Maybe where we live, the weather is lovely. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. And maybe on the inside, that's where we have like all of our tools, because we keep all of those like obviously safe and clean and neat and tidy. So I'm gonna make one of these a bit smaller, because I think some of these are just a bit hideous in size. I mean, no, they're not hideous, but some of these items, especially in The Sims in general, like some items are really big, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming to try and use them all. I like to think that this person has a relatively kind of like organized space. You know, it may not seem like that at first glance because everything just seems a bit messy and things are like scuffed up and stuff. I still think that this person has a nice like organized scenario. Things are just nice. Okay, so I'm going to just put a couple of these objects here. I'm not going to like totally overload it. Could put this little thing inside here too. Okay, I think that's kind of funny. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to do any lights because there is technically no ceiling here, so maybe we'll just do like a light from the side. But what I do also want now to add is that basement treasures kit. So this thing has a couple of really interesting items, like this mattress, which is just fantastic. We could have like one of these things because maybe like in the past life we were a postman or something, so we've got like a couple of random things. But there's also like boxes and things, which I think these are amazing for storytelling. Like, look at this. We could have like an old little TV. I'm sure that TV actually works, so there's nothing kind of wrong with it. We could have this little bookshelf, maybe more so in the corner. This thing kind of like here. There we go. If there's a will, there's a way, I always say, when you want to store things, you know. Maybe over there we've got like some trophies, some like old things. Maybe also like this box. I know it's clipping a little bit, but I'm sure we'll be okay with that. There we go. So we've got like a bunch of random crap. Okay, I just spent like 10 minutes saying how this person's really nice and neat, and then this is what they've got. So maybe they're actually not really nice and neat. They just love their clutter. I have no idea where this story is going now. But there's a couple of boxes around the place. Maybe some like old things and stuff. I think it would be really interesting to go into this room. Oh, wait, there's also different floor markings here. Also, I don't have the floor painted, so that's fantastic. Okay, for the floor, I kind of, do you know what? I'm actually going to use this one. This is the one from the castle kit, which, how the heck am I going to use the castle kit here? But I did, guys, okay? I did it. Maybe I'll also use this like painting studio wallpaper. I think that does look really cool. I really love this, guys. I don't know what it is about such a small, confined space that I love so much. Oh, wait, this thing is really cute. I want to add this. Okay, I'm like going through. Oh, I never used this bloody thing. Damn it. There's just so many really lovely items that now I'm like, oh my god, where do I actually add this? Like, where? Maybe in the bedroom, but the bedroom is kind of nice. I don't know where to add this, guys. I guess I could have put it back there in like a lovely black shade, but I love the way the paintings are there, and I feel like with that I can't have the painting. No, I prefer my paintings. I can never use that item. Honestly, I put my hand on my heart and say that that item is so difficult to use. I don't know why. Oh, maybe we'll have like this little fan here as well. That makes sense. Just have like a little fan. It clips in, but just forget about it. Maybe some extra like little bags hanging here. Maybe like a jacket, because like when we go outside, it's sometimes rains, obviously. So maybe we have our like little outdoor jacket. Maybe this is like a little piece that we worked on before, so that's kind of cute. Some like old fishing supplies. Then I'm also gonna add obviously the restoration workshop like floor sawdust marks. Those are just like elite. I'm telling you now, they are the best thing you could put into your game. Like if you don't want these packs, grand, just get that one kit for the floor markings. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all it's worth it. And I'm joking. There's other things that are worth it too, but that is such a lovely piece. Also, I really love this rug. I can't believe I'm only remembering it now. Why don't I maybe do like a little table at an angle here instead? Maybe that's more fun. It's just like the rug is like thrown. Surely your sim will be able to walk around that. Okay, I'm obsessed with our little shed, with our little like garden supply shed. Maybe I'll also paint the ceiling. Oh, sorry. Wait, there's no ceiling. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Maybe the ceiling is fine everywhere else. Yeah, I don't mind it. Wait, ceiling. Why did I just literally think about painting the ceiling when the ceiling is non-existent? Okay, whatever. Guys, is this it? Like I feel like there is still so many kit items that I have not used. So I feel like I actually could have done even a bigger house and decorate it even more. Like even looking at some of these plant items that I'm adding now, like this one, or like even this little dude. I don't really like that one, but look, here I am trying to use it. Maybe I could add like one of these things here with the light kind of next to it like that. Yeah, there is still a very nice array of objects. I really thought I'd be stuck, genuinely. Like I thought I wouldn't have enough items to use, but like even looking at this, I don't think that's a functional TV, but that's a really cool item. At this point, I feel like I'm just over cluttering this house. But what do we think? Do we like the way it turned out? I kind of like it. I hope you guys like it too. Oh my god, the outside is so cluttered, but the shed is definitely my favorite part of this. Anyways, guys, I think the one last thing we gotta do is do a little tour. Well, guys, welcome on into... Actually, now that I think about it, looking at these other Japanese looking homes, like the brown and the white, was I inspired subconsciously? Oh my god, I must have been. Look at this. I've actually subconsciously created, like, a hand on my heart, I didn't try to make a house looking like this, but I ended up with this. So it's like a modern contemporary design of a Japanese home. That is actually really funny. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. How many of you guys have noticed that already? Anyways, as we walk through the front door, we are greeted with this really lovely, full and vibrant space. I mean, I really love this kitchen. Don't think it's actually functional with the amount of stuff around here, but look, if you do want this house, just remove something from here. But look at how adorable this place looks. The storytelling with these kits that you can do is just so much fun. And even if you don't really play with generational gameplay, making these kind of sets to... Okay, I didn't paint that wall. Okay, just ignore that. But creating these like life sets is actually so fun every once in a while. Just creating a life. It feels like there's movement in this house without anything moving. And it's actually bizarre and it's crazy. And looking at the way all of these items, pretty much, like 90% of them, I want to say, is kits. Maybe kits have something to add, you know? Maybe they have something to offer. Who knows? Anyways, then we've got a lovely little green bathroom. So you can see the sleek bathroom kit really overflowing there. We've got this lovely little nook over here. Over here, then we've got a very cozy little sitting room. I really love that one. I think that one's really nice. Love the colors. Like those colors are just like a street. Anyways, heading up upstairs, we've got this beautiful little window feature that I've designed myself, of course. We've got an upstairs landing area with a green couch chair. Then we've got this beautiful... Okay, the wall is painted the wrong color, but just ignore it. This room honestly makes me smile so much. Like it just makes me so happy. The colors, I think it's the pink colors. I know I just said I love dark and brown colors, but obviously subconsciously I still love like beautiful bright pink colors, so that's fantastic. Then we've got a blue bathroom upstairs, so this one is a nice combination. I'm glad I used this kit. I wonder, did I use one of every kit? That's interesting. I wonder, did I probably didn't. I feel like there's other things I have not used, but I love the color scheme of this bathroom, like the dark, like deep blue with the gold. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Love that kitchen. And then the one last room of the house is the bedroom. I'm obsessed with this bedroom. Okay, yeah, the ceiling, there's things that I need to fix before I upload this to the gallery, but whatever. I like this room. I like the colors. I like what's happening here. I love the light kind of carrying through this lovely feel. I don't know what I'm trying to say to you, but I love this brown feeling, so that's really nice. Now let's just jump out the window because I can't be bothered to go downstairs. And as you jump down the window, you've got this outdoor area that you can sit down. Then you can do painting, of course, because you've got like 100 different hobbies and you don't know what to decide on. So you can go do painting, and then you can do this little cute little shed. Okay, I don't know what it is about small confined spaces that are cluttered that I'm just obsessed with, but look at this space. It's so cute. It would be so cozy. There'd be so many spiders, but I wouldn't care. Like the spiders are crawling in through this gap like this, but I just don't really care. Look how adorable this space is. I think there's just something so cute about it, and it's so messy, but you would get so inspired and so crafty and so creative that you just genuinely don't even need to think about it. Like things are coming out of your head, ideas are flowing. You don't have to worry about it. And then over here, you can also work here on your little bench. You can grill, you can can sit on your tiny traveler seats. And yeah, guys, that concludes the whole tour of the house. That was definitely an interesting idea. I wonder, has anyone actually done every room? Is it random kit? Because I don't know how I would do this if I was to randomize each kit, unless I randomize between the two. So just say I could randomize the 2 bathroom kits that I have for which one to use for the bathroom, or like which like household supplied kit to use for the sitting room or the kitchen. So maybe I could do this again, but we could do every room as a different kit and actually see how limited I can create spaces with just base gaming kits. I think that would be quite interesting. But nevertheless, I had so much fun with this. Creating like really busy, cluttered spaces is so fun, and kits definitely do help with that. But still, nevertheless, I do think that to have to pay to get all of these items is a little bit much. And I feel like all those items maybe could have been added into packs that we've had in the past to save us a little bit of cash. But look, who am I to talk? I still really enjoyed using them. Of course, if you've got any other ideas or suggestions that you would want me to try, please don't forget to let me know down in the comments. I love reading your comments. It's like my favorite part. Even though I will say I have been kind of poor at answering back comments. I've been quite busy recently, but I do read them. I try to read as many of them as I can, but the idea ones, they always stand out. So I always tend to write them down in my book as best as I can. Thanks so much to Deligracy, of course, for inspiring this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. If you have been here, maybe if you have been here and you haven't yet subscribed, check it out. Check if you're subscribed right now. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.